12 years ago, I left the States in search of a less stressful existence. For over a decade, I worked in corporate America in the advertising industry. I felt successful in my career. Everything that I had worked for and attained was part of the plan. I had the house, I had the car, I had everything that I needed, but something was missing, something big. I was connected to my phone, email, and deadlines, daily deadlines, by the ding of notifications and alarms on my phone. I never woke up truly rested. No matter how hard I tried, my body felt like it was always on, always waiting for the next deadline. I began to despise going to work in the morning. The idea of going to work in the dark and driving home in the dark really didn't sit well with me. I felt like I was using the entire day for someone else's gain. I had a close friend of mine who passed away very unexpectedly. That sat with me for months, for years, until this day. What if today is my last day? I was happy with what I accomplished in my job, but what was I doing to better the world, to give back, to actually be here for a reason other than just make money? So I decided to leave the States. I know, crazy. I was 30 years old and I made a hard and fast decision that I really needed to change and I needed something different. I kept thinking, am I only here to work 9 to 5 for 40 years, only to retire late in life, probably with limited mobility? Here's the deal. I had done all the things that society asks us to do. Went to college, got the degree, got the job, worked my way up, was married in my early 20s. However, none of these things were actually making me happy. I didn't feel fulfilled. So one day, I just did it. I walked into my boss's office, dear friend and mentor. I've decided to resign, and I'd like to give you a month's notice. And she looked at me with a bit of confusion and said, are you going to a competitor? No, I'm not going to a competitor. I don't understand. What can we do to keep you here? When I said, sometimes I just want to sell everything I own and move to an island in the Caribbean. Well, I think I'm going to do that. The pace in the islands is so much slower. Island time is a real thing. Nothing is instant gratification here. We don't have 24-hour gas stations or stores. It's like stepping back in time, and it's so peaceful. Living in Puerto Rico and in Vieques has not been all bunnies and rainbows either. It is beautiful like this 99.9% of the time. But I also lived through Hurricane Maria and every day after. 7 months in my home without electricity, that changes you. Just changes you, who you are and what's important. And gotten to a place where I brought myself back to calm, and I utilize tools every single day, such as gentle yoga and breathing and stillness and releasing tension. That's why I created this channel. I created this channel about coming back to calm because I want to share with you. When I started using these tools to feel better and realized that pharmaceuticals are not always the answer, I had to start telling people about it. After surviving multiple traumatizing experiences and some deep soul searching, the only thing I had left was an opportunity for change. I committed to changing because I was sick of hurting all the time. I committed to listening to my body, the whole thing, inside and out, once and for all. And I've learned to do it without judgment. So that's a practice, and it's something that I practice every day. But we have to notice how we're feeling. We have to notice all of it, the inside and the outside. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a quick fix. It's not a diet. It is a total lifestyle transformation. It's an intentional, transformative lifestyle change. It's creating new practices in your life. It's forming and sustaining new habits. It's learning how all of our systems are connected to one another. It's understanding why the nervous system becomes activated and why it's important to know how to come back to balance. It's being aware of mind and body and noticing when you feel off. It's being aware of your mind and your body and noticing when you feel off. It's learning what to eat to naturally feel good. It's creating a solid plan for your future self. Fast forward to today, 12 years or so later, I sit here on the beach closest to my home in beautiful Puerto Rico, having my coffee. So now instead of sitting in traffic on the way to work, I sit here, meditate, do some yoga, go for a little walk with my dog. So one way that you can take action today is by reserving your space at one of my intentional retreats for nervous system support. These retreats focus on relaxation, deep rest, and renewal. You will learn how nervous system support and gentle movements can change the way you feel. And with practice, they will change your life. Simply click the link, go to my website, viekaseventplanning.com, find the yoga retreats, and we have Retreat BVI in the British Virgin Islands, Retreat Vieques right here in Vieques, Puerto Rico. I can't wait to show you all of these beautiful islands, explore with you, and overall share with you a system to help you feel better. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm here to guide you. I hope you join me.